Hey, what's up guys? It's Franca here. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're gonna be talking about hair porosity. Now this is episode 2 in my hair care series. So if you missed episode 1, it was about LOC and LCO, and you can click on the link somewhere up here and go and watch that video. So every week or every other week, I'll be dropping a new video in my hair care series. Alright guys, let's get into this video. What is hair porosity? Hair porosity is your hair's ability to absorb and retain moisture. The porosity of your hair affects how well oils and moisture pass in and out of the outermost layer of your hair, known as the cuticle. Hair porosity is typically divided in 3 broad categories. So you have your low, you have your medium and normal, and then you have your high. Low porosity, this means cuticles that are closer together. Medium porosity, this means your cuticles are less tightly bound. And high porosity means cuticles that are more widely spread. To better understand hair porosity, you would have to know a little bit about your hair structure. And your hair structure consists of 3 layers, which are the cuticle. This is the tough, protective outer layer of your hair that is made up of smaller cuticles that overlap each other. Then you have the cortex. This is the thickest layer of your hair. It contains fibrous proteins and pigments that gives your hair its color. Then thirdly, we have the medulla. This is the soft, central part of the hair shaft. For your hair to stay healthy and hydrated, water, oils, and other moisturizing products need to be able to pass through the cuticle to get to the cortex. But if the cuticles are too close together, it's not easy for the water and oils to penetrate the hair. This can make it harder for your hair to get the moisture it needs. Also, if the cuticles are too widely spaced, your hair will have a harder time retaining moisture and staying hydrated. Knowing your hair porosity helps you determine what products are best for your hair, how to properly moisturize and seal your hair, how often you should wash and clarify your hair, if you should add heat to your deep conditioning treatments, what oil you should use, or if you should use any oils at all, what causes low porosity. So genetics can be a factor, harsh products, blow drying, bleaching, straightening your hair, using relaxers, overwashing. This causes your hair cuticles to become raised and open, which may make it harder for your hair to retain moisture. What are the characteristics of low porosity? With low porosity hair, the cuticles are tightly packed and very close together. This makes it harder for the moisture to penetrate the hair shaft. You may have low hair porosity if hair products tend to sit on your hair and don't absorb easily. It's hard for water to saturate your hair when washing. It takes a long time for your hair to air dry. So with medium or normal hair porosity, the cuticles aren't too close together but aren't too open either. So this allows the moisture to easily penetrate into the hair shaft and also retain the moisture as well, and for a longer period of time. And you may have medium hair porosity if your hair is easy to style and can hold styles for a good length of time. Your hair takes color really well. Your hair tends to look healthy, shiny, or glossy. It doesn't take too long for your hair to air dry. High porosity hair allows the moisture to be absorbed into the hair shaft easily, yet it isn't able to retain moisture for long. And this is because the cuticles have so much gaps and spaces between them. The water comes in easily, of course, and your hair gets wet or moisturized quickly. In the same breath, it's gonna dry quickly as well because there's so many gaps in between. It's not retaining the moisture the way it should. And you may have hair porosity if water and other moisturizing products are quickly absorbed into the hair, if your hair tends to break easily, your hair tends to be fizzy and dry, and it doesn't take much time for your hair to air dry. After you've shampooed, rinsed, and dried off your hair, you want to go ahead and fill a glass with water. And once the hair is completely dry, go ahead and dunk it into that glass of water and see where it falls. And it's important that you let the hair dry off, because if it's still wet, the water molecules might weigh the hair down and the test result won't be accurate. If you want to go a step further, you can also test a different section in your hair, because some people have different hair porosity. Like the front is one and the back is a different. So you can do that if you want to go a step further. Test the front, test some strands in the back, and see what you get. Now the results, and what do they mean? Low porosity. So if the strand floats at the top of the glass before sinking, then you likely will be low porosity. Normal, if the strand floats somewhere in the middle of the glass, then you're medium or normal. And if the strand quickly sinks to the bottom of the glass, then you're most likely with high porosity. So now that we've figured out our hair porosity, you and myself included, and also my fiance, now the question is, what should I look for when I'm buying products? Because that's the most important part of the hair porosity test. So you can know, what should I buy, what should I look for, and what should I stay away from. For low hair porosity, you want to use protein-free conditioners. Why is that? These tend to be more easily absorbed into your hair and may be less likely to cause product buildup. Apply conditioner to the hair that's already wet. Diluting the conditioner may make it easier to be absorbed into the hair. Because remember, low porosity, your cuticles are more closed, so it's harder for the moisture to penetrate. And that's what we want. We want moisture to be able to penetrate into the hair. Look for ingredients like glycerin and honey in shampoos and conditioners. Avoid products with oils, as these tend to have a harder time penetrating the cuticles. So not necessarily they're telling you to stay away from oils, they're telling you avoid products that also are infused with oils. Then apply heat when you condition your hair. So you can use a steamer, a heat cap, or a hooded dryer. And if you don't have any of those things, you can just take a shower cap or a plastic cap, you tie it around, you put the shower cap, just try to, build your own natural heat. Sleep with it overnight. You can do things like that if you don't have those items that I named earlier. Next, for high porosity, what you should look for in products. So look for ingredients like butters and oils in shampoos and conditioners. These ingredients will help moisturize your hair. Use leave-in conditioners and sealers. These products help your hair hold on to the moisture. Use a heat protectant product on your hair. Apply this product before you blow dry or use other heat styling treatments. This can protect your hair from heat damage. Avoid hot water when shampooing and conditioning your hair. Use lukewarm water instead. If you've reached this far in the video, then you understand why knowing your hair porosity is important, because now you know what products you should stay away from, how you should treat your hair, even down to washing your hair. For high porosity, you have to use certain temperatures of water, because it's better for your hair to retain the moisture that you are losing. And at the same time too, now when you're moisturizing and sealing your hair at night, or if you're doing the LOC or LCO method, you know exactly what to use and what to stay away from. And also guys, if you want to know more about the LCO and LOC method, I also did a video on that. That was my episode 1 on its hair care time. So you can go ahead and watch that video. I put it in the description box below. You can click on the link and learn about the LCO and LOC method. So if you like this look that I have on today, it's a faux halo look, faux halo braid look. I have the tutorial video down in the description box below, so you can click on the link. And also at the end of this video, you can also click on the video and you can see my tutorial on this faux halo braid. If you have any suggestions for me, or if you have any tips, just let me know in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and look out for episode 3. It's gonna be maybe next week or the week after for this hair care series. And yeah guys, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.